This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Mama ye mubi akwaba emfambra Boadu TV so yada se sabibia mohwe na mo subscribe na onim se entokwa ewo ho sports minister Yusuf Mustafa ene GBC panyimpa wodano ni nyina ne se sports ministry GBC meche GTV4 say the 13th African Games course wo Legon ne Accra ha say no omanyi si omasere so no muntwa ma wo yo omaji twae afo mutwa wie mamoko public account committee ni ma sports minister so mutu ya $3 million ne chire ne ma GBC ana GBC boss ba appointing be chese nya no credit sika no above $100,000 ana eba o monchen da ka nyina ko partners ni eyiwo that inti na Mustafa Yusuf Betna TV so no ka say $3 million no mo $3 million omunya $3 million anka omunya adwuma nkotan fie asemi na Kevin Telesom Mustafa Yusuf ehwamane wa blast ne papa na oni msisi de baba yara sports stadium pitch na say you he say to me for more world cup qualifiers asay eno chimira ka bwaje enso hu akwa kodi biem ka be tell afa ya no wasisa akwa we oya rejected ballots and what TTV so ke cancel hunu sebi wafa ya no and some who be cocoa body say o say be more than $3 million administrative expenses in kwano no awo yete Kevin Tede bra o fire da fa sanse mi nyina ehon
the miracle Boadu ka chamber ne say eye Bawumia 11 no me fan hye Bawumia ni mo hwe okọ cabinet and okọ agi we say me fa 11 bae and Ekufuado ejimi Ekufuado de 11 bae. These same people will tell you say, oh Bawumia, we have to vote for him because he brought digitalization. Oh, vote for Bawumia because of the gold for oil on the buy. Now, sir, he gold for oil. Any digitization, didn't he go to cabinet for cabinet to agree? And now, our cabinet, no, this is the double standard. Sir Jimmy Wayne na omudie di Ghana foni bia bedru ha. When you ask for responsibility, when you ask for accountability, ye nyina na yakobo okro no. Now they will turn around and tell you say, oh, krono we de me nkwa na me boy intend de for title no mame. That is what they are trying to tell us. Yabusa na say taxes in wasema okay 11 no adena Bawumia enyim free one there. So obetwa 11 after e de yetoma na. Or say no. Oka kire say Osio 11 die omukọ cabinet no a collective decision. In fact, na Bawumia and support it. Inti say 11 aba na say Ghana for bra mame yem fan hye Bawumia because okọ cabinet no onu nko ade na oppose. But till date Bawumia oppose 11. He has never stood on any platform to tell us say at cabinet meeting he was not in favor of 11. Wo miracle Boadu a onko cabinet no wo na wo ba be ka che say Bawumia opposed it in cabinet abra Bawumia owa no ewoto a obetuma ka kire say I was in cabinet. I did not agree to E-levy. For how many years did the E-levy aba? Adena Bawumia has refused to say in public say he was against E-levy. Omujin say Ghana for Jimmy. And this is the kind of politics they do. The moment I join the MPP no wako school says saying what Jimmy. Because they take your common sense away. They throw it away and they will put the NPP shit in your head. Into what Virginia will say, Kasana, some scent everywhere no mobano. You think say your mouth smells good. Into Obiaju is our Kanyasasem. And that is the typical MPP communication. Mahmoud Bawumia until the whole Ghana. He has not been able to tell Ghanaians to say he was against E-levy at cabinet. Now, una yakoyo MC na yapamono. Wo miracle Boadu yakoyo DC yakoyo wiade yapamono. Una wo beka kire me say Bawumia was against E-levy. Bawumia was around the nation telling Ghanaians to say E-levy the 11 million jobs beba. Today he's telling us say yan to man no mecha E-levy. Where Jimmy? Na ya nambo ya mo say Ghana no monte ya yan kwa na eti Ghana ya na ye Jimmy. Inti mo betena TV so a enkwasi asemi a obeke bia no ye maame nom ye papa nom ye nuanom omuntie. Bawumia needs to take responsibility for e-levy. He was at cabinet. If he was against e-levy at the introduction, he should have come out boldly, especially after he was voted for as the flag bearer of this party. If Bawumia wanted to disassociate himself from this corrupt government, the day he was voted for as the flag bearer, he should have been able to tell us, say he was against e-levy in cabinet. He has not been able to tell us, say he was against e-levy. One now we are confronted as a DC, you are telling us, say Bawumia was against it. Who say was against it? You want us to believe it? He has the power today. In fact, if he wants to win power, he should be able to cancel e-levy now before we go to vote. So Bawumia say opese o win power. Opese o catch Ghana for say he is in charge of the NPP. He should tell Ghana for say he will make sure he cancels e-levy before December 7th. But as of now, the man himself has not been able to tell us in our faces. A foolish man like you telling us, say, yena yenji wundi. Wo kromfwa yapamo as a DC, yenji wundi. The America wa jijina GH1 air kanyina and say, oh, see, oh, ya papa for ya NDC for say ni nyina. One, or say ya papa for na introduce National Health Insurance Scheme. Way asema obi na no kan o TV so no and asem way Mr. S, can you boost the sound? If you boost the sound, I can replay it, but let me try and explain what he was saying in English. Or say President Kufuor and introduce NHIS time obey president tieno now say afibe 2007 2008 wono nyoma mu ye din wo wiase tie o adekudie nti a nyoma mu ye din se na insuo ehwa akwa atwe wo Ghana nyina eno no see the whole world o say na ewiase nyoma mu ye din petrol krampo na ebi ni wiase enti ema president Kufuor impuntudwuma wo se oye do wanye eno de sika ni nyina akɔhye insuo a ebenumu enti moti Kufuor gallon na eye wiase nyina na insuo ni na petrol krampo de bi ni wiase enti ema wiase nyoma ye din enti instead se Kufuor besi school no or de sika koto nsuo or de nsuo instead se Kufuor obeya bridge no or de nsuo instead se Kufuor ebesi university no or say or de sa sika ni nsuo wo hu de oye when we say JA Kufuor when it comes to infrastructure development, he cannot mention Kufuor and equate him to any developmental project in Ghana. He knows. It's what he was doing in the say. He was making Ghanaians believe, say, Kufuor beto ato yenchembi ane bin sida, entina Kufuor went to mensi dine, went to mensi school, went to mensi factory, Kufuor went to mensi anything etumima ekro we sika. Na saa time na Kufuor epesen koye saa nyoma no. Saa time na ewiase the crisis besi na insuo ni nkran ukọ nkran na insuo ni ho eni ti ehu Kufuor gallon Kufuor nsuo ba wambo bebia Kufuor ye nsuo no wambo bebia Kufuor ye nsuo Kumase wanka ade a Kufuor sika na oyusu brofi you say truncated into no beso kire say sa impuntudwuma na nka Kufuor be ni nyina wanye efri say na nsuo ni ho na sebio ewiase petrol nyina no na ashorte intema Kufuor ho hehan ho kire no enti wentima anya saa nyoma ni nyina na oba nanim no so Kufuor free ho na okoye no saa tan Kufuor ho no na dum so ni ho Kufuor koye no 2016 na dum so baaye o de oyeye o starting the sro o say NHIS Kufuor na de baaye na obeduru mfimfi Kufuor ni regime ankasa no onim sa Kufuor ntuma nsi hwe NHIS or say a Kufuor regime no from 2000 to 2009 no afei or try a create a window for Kufuor to escape because Ubusane say tell me what we can point to Kufuor yeah it is socially economically helping this nation on to minka inti because onim se on to minka inti or say sata yenya world crisis de bi omunya world crisis na eye petrol ni wiase na insuo so ba Ghana na insuo shortage of friend no nyina world crisis enu nti na Kufuor ntuma anya se adwuma no saa de na oye no atoro na otwa do into free ho Kufuor incompetence no o champion about 2016 o se hwe na NDC ba edum so ba oh otrofo that is how they teach them to lie but my mention what they do I think it's fine. Now my menchro na me expose Kromfo we. Miracle Abuaji okodi DC ye pamono. Mumusa ne said the me pamono. Munko the page. Now Musa say why were you sacked as a DC? Where Kromfo? Now my menchro ade. I say Kofo the NHIS buy. Kofo ay me hu dum so da. Kofo oda dum so ni ho. And at 2016, dum so buy 2008, maybe 2007, Kofo the Ghana sike nyina koto petrol and the babe ma Ghana and obey nsuo. Mate. Okay. Now, lenya botre na menchira madebi. We momo jimi o. Makachi am say we came to destroy these people's their lives. Janda mewu. Enti na wadwene say politics no, say be anya de politicians omo bre. Now hwade. Team, stay with me, please. Let's go back to 2000. JJ Rawlings, State of the Nation, final State of the Nation. Facts ni nyina nie. Facts ni nyina na meka akere wo no. Menko bebia MPP for oven kind of crap. They have nothing for you. Now this is a document say o share document ne so a mame MBM ye nkire wo. Dia ne akere eye Republic of Ghana sessional address by His Excellency Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Lieutenant is a lieutenant, it is the same. Now, President of the Republic of Ghana, on the occasion of the state opening of the 4th session of the 2nd Parliament of the 4th Republic at the Parliament House in Accra on Thursday, the 13th of January 2020. That is 2000, the year 2000. Okay. Me respect you Obia or Shebibia. And I don't talk to only NDC4. I talk to Ghana and Ibia and Ajuni Ejuma. And anytime I make sure say every single thing I talk about, I'll show you the document because I respect people's intelligence. And he say, boa. Now I can say Kevin, no, they all can all boa. Documents are all a fake. And that is what we have been doing all these years. Thank you, Mr. S. Now I'm reading JJ, the 2000. The last State of the Nation. NT Asama JJ Kawum. If you are, then we move forward. Now, if we be tie Miracle Abuaji statement ni biom, no we be a NPP for the omotie. This is 2000. Yenko tie JJ Rawlings Asama Okan of Parliament. I'm going to read this with you. Let me enlarge this. Then a JJ Rawlings guy in the State of the Nation 2000. The implementation of cost recovery and exemptions policy continues to be improved. In 1999, when I was president, in 1999, directives went out to all regions and districts to exempt children under 5 for all services and to exempt entitled patients attending mission facilities at the district level. The total exemption budget for 1999 was 10 billion cedis. JJ Rawlings, a kind of State of the Nation. Now we're 2000, the year 2000. All kind of see, I feel 1999. So I time na JJ Dahwe president. Or see, a year omwa sebio na omofole a year within regions and districts. Sebio omoye enkwara our friend children under 5 for all services and to exempt entitled patients. Or see, in 1999, na awufobi ene enkwara omundi mfie num na oko hospital facilities so okoje ede okoje ayaresa na e was say ye exempt to bronika say exempt to unya free health care. Where 1999 State of the Nation. JJ Rawlings say cat time or your president no. The State of the Nation last one in here. JJ Rawlings was talking about health insurance. He was talking about how health insurance has or had been implemented in the years before Akufo Ebeye president. Now, Tata my Rawlings say Kasana Akufo Mbedi Abaimu or Chemo from 99, 98, they know all my year about national health insurance. How our health insurance has started. And on a mutual. Muntie. Now Rawlings say Kasano or say a district level facilities no and I say mission hospitals are Ghana for akwara omodi 5 years and below any awufo bi no omko hwa e was said e was said eni say e geo musika almost sending information the information ma a directorate district and regional directorate say omo make sure say hospitals ahodro any the mission hospitals or Ghana no akwara on the infienum any awufo ni bi no omo kɔ hɔ a eni sɛ yɛgye omo sika. This is health insurance. Now yonko enim. Now it is regrettable, however, that although discretionary authority has been given to heads of facilities to exempt needy persons, the verification process continue to pose a major challenge. Or say now buying, even though Masa directorate and instruction is say health directors any more hospital akano making sure say enkwara di nfienum any awufo ni bi no any chiremo ni bi no ba hospital na making sure say ntua hospital be no jejeron say ye din efri say instructions no dey akono o say di so na bibia akono dey jojo efri say nipa na ye de saa de na hye nsa no saa nkofo no ama edwuma de ni ye din kakra, but he made you understand say that process was ongoing. Now when you read paragraph 2, a nationwide survey to examine the administration and management of the exemptions for targeted groups and the impact on the utilization of health services was undertaken. The results will be used to strengthen implementation. Into see a survey. Now, health insurance na cost na submission any hospitals be implement ya amanfo bi entua no. Ye survey bi a beboa e ma ma hye Until before J.J. Rawlings left power, in his last State of the Nation, he was talking about health insurance. Health insurance was there. He was not saying we will or say things we have done. J.J. Rawlings was referring to Nyama Waye and the health. Now, uko paragraph 3. In 1999, the Ministry of Health reviewed the pilot health insurance scheme, TA. In 1999, J.J. Rawlings and Noah said, where Parliament, where it's on record, you can go to Parliament and demand for this document. In 1999, the Ministry of Health reviewed the pilot health insurance scheme in the Eastern region and as well as other private and community-based schemes. The results favored a multi-scheme comprising of private, social and community-based health insurance scheme. In 1999, Taitamana Rawlings a whole review and who say health insurance no community clinics their mission their hospitals urban hospitals no. The Ministry of Health no who say review no Eastern region Ekufuadu Krom Eastern region no who say nipa dodoɔ na health insurance no sebio ebo na aban ehu se ko omanima sa health insurance nipa dodoɔ ebetumi akɔ hospital abla ye nji sika we 1999 na J.J. Rawlings o release sa statement we 2010 akyerɛ mo de waye intended na a young man to meet na TV so Jimmy to say na ponu aka kyerɛ say kofo na de health insurance baaye and akofo na be health insurance. Now, this was mutual. Now, you can say mutual health insurance and national health insurance. The mutual no say health insurance card now te kwada su A and now kwada su B. So if you kwada su A, that's all kwada su B untumi use card no. But say what we call the national. And no, what is going to happen? And they say, kwada su A, ubetumi de card na kwada su B, akwakunya yaresa. That is the difference. Into health insurance, no, the pilot had been started. It was introduced. Now, health facilities in the Ghana and in Surrey hospitals, and started say, implemented health insurance. Into people were getting free their health care, but it was being done gradually. Sibiana NDC for person free SHS gradually, it was being done gradually. Now, Uko, the 4th paragraph. Team, stay with me. The last paragraph, J.J. Rawlings say, several community-based schemes, such as the ones in Nkoranza, Damango, Bunkurugu, and Gonja West are already running and will receive support from government. The Dangbe West Community-Based Health Insurance Scheme, TIE, where 2010 JJ Rawlings, now or man the last state of the nation, or trade your way, or see, the Dangbe West Community-Based Health Insurance Scheme, which covers the whole district, will be supported to take off this year. It JJ Rawlings catch them will say health insurance now must start in a pilot basis in Kranza near the I don't know. Omo run Kranza, Omo ra Damango, Omo ra Pungrugu, Omo ra Gonja West. Omo who say health insurance scheme no it take it off district by district. In this time no, what's the district A? Who could do district A B? Utimi enya the ayaresa. Na some mutual one no. No na entumi ema won cross it. Say ebia ufri district A na ko district B ya. 2010, sorry. 2010. It's not 2000. This is 2010 JJ Rawlings State of the Nation. Inti you need to understand the say 2010 and now JJ Rawlings ready State of the Nation. No, he was referring you guys to the 1999. The na on my year. Now you understand. It is not NPPB and COFA, what we call National Health Insurance. JJ Rawlings had started implementing it. Your districts are not health insurance scheme running effectively or can was state of the nation. You should not get this wrong. We should always make sure say such statement that JJ Rawlings make here in 2000 their statement in 2000 their statement we cannot forget a statement was here say JJ Rawlings the era 1998-99 a national health insurance na juma. Now Shadie Atta Mills came to power, right? Now Momen Atta Mills State of the Nation. Now, where 2000 JJ Rawlings State of the Nation and I'm really sure na Oche Ghana for about health insurance and why until Omayati I said national health insurance uko Srim uko Eastern region oba Ashanti region oba Nkramemwa na health insurance na ewo na JJ Rawlings mamati say obedi president they started national health insurance. It memoati I say in seminar Sabo need to work on a clear. Now, let's go to Atta Mills. Tama Atta Mills, Ebeye president, the State of the Nation, a year 2009. Where Atta Mills 2009, the State of the Nation. Mr. S. Yes, Mr. S. I didn't move it. I need to move it. Atta Mills 2009 State of the Nation, right? My main kind show. Na yen share a year. Atta Mills so 2009. A year in Sema Okafa National Health Insurance. Say a year before the buyer I say Atta Mills mobile no what they did a year NDC. Say NPP customer you need to double check because the NPP they are liars. Sir Miracle Abuaje in Sema no oti TV ni sukenyina he knew it was a lie. But onim say Ghana no majority no yen kan no crunch dem nti omo daadamu. Now let's go to 2009 Atta Mills State of the Nation. Now what did President Atta Mills say? So we read the document now. His Excellency John Evans Atta Mills, President of the Republic of Ghana 2009. Madam Speaker, this is Parliament, State of the Nation. Atta Mills say, Mr. S, where do I pick it from? Mr. S, we cannot go through everything. If you have a particular place I should pick it from, let me know so that we can make it easy for everyone to follow. Mr. S, let me know where to pick it from. Which paragraph? All right, so my team, they are telling me, say, I should go to Kufuor before I go to Atamils. Into JJ Rollins, already the 2000 area, you know. We have to go and listen to J.A. Kufuor. Yanko Kufuor, because JJ Rollins if you want Kufuor the buy and I'm a boy. Into Moma Yentie Kufuor, the also kind during his State of the Nation. Na yanhwe se Kufuor na de National Health Insurance buy and na JJ Rollins mo NDC for the din kan start National Health Insurance. Ya pese etwatwa so se na be ya obeti aseye. So my team they say I should go to Kufuor and Sanamaba JJ Roll Atamils. Now this is J.A. Kufuor, the State of the Nation. Now, so already Kufuor, State of the Nation. In fact, Mr. S, I was supposed to get, yes, I need to put this on the screen. Now, I'm for whom baby, I did document in free. This is J.A. Kufuor, State of the Nation, addressed by His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor, President of the Republic of Ghana, to the first session of the Fourth Republic Parliament House, 3rd February 2005. Into way Kufuor, State of the Nation. Into listen to what Kufuor also said about national health insurance. Say on a start ya or no one sem yebehu. Because MP before every time they get the opportunity, say J.A. Kufuor and the national health insurance buy. Into yanko tie ana yanko she the Kufuor ekafa national health insurance ene den nsema okaye ni ntie no kure no. This is Kufuor. Under health, under Kufuor, mama yentie de Kufuor kaye. It is always important say de bia no ye bebiem na mo ne ye nyina kan na mo hu party a omutwatro e Ghana. Kufuor Parliament 2005. Mr. Speaker, one of the most difficult problems that has faced this nation is how to make health delivery easily accessible and humane. I believe that the National Health Insurance Scheme that has been launched offers the solution to this age-old problem. See, or say, Mr. Speaker, one of the most difficult problems that has faced this nation is how to make health delivery easily accessible and humane. I believe that the National Health Insurance Scheme that has been launched offers the solution to this age-old problem. Also, Mr. Speaker, adia ba kwa edi Ghana nya emu odin se sebio ye betuma so ano ama ye nyina sebio nyoma ye ho ahenhan no eye apomudin na bibia ye friend National Health Insurance no ya launch mumientie de Kufuor ka. Government will continue to focus on the full implementation of the scheme, including the inbuilt protection for the poor and the vulnerable. Or see aban betwaso tie brofono no J.A. Kufuor was referring to National Health Insurance Scheme or betoye, and I'll say now Bino will continue with the National Health Insurance Scheme. JJ Rawlings mo eyeto wa or no ebetoye. It will say government will continue to focus on the full implementation of the scheme, including the inbuilt protection for the poor and the vulnerable. Into Kufuor was telling Parliament, say my better National Health Insurance Scheme, which has already been launched. Ma bino ebetwaso. Now let's go to the third paragraph. Meanwhile, the National Ambulance Service, which was introduced in Accra last year, will be extended to the other regions. Accident and emergency centers in health institutions will also be established in all regions. Government will continue to lay emphasis on managing the 6 preventable diseases as well as intensifying the fight against tuberculosis, malaria, ulcer, and guinea worm. Even though in the fight against the HIV/AIDS pandemic, public awareness has increased significantly, the expected result of lowered infections rates has not materialized. We must renew the campaign for actual changes in our behavior because AIDS is real and can negate all our efforts. The AIDS Commission is obviously doing its best, but will need the help and cooperation of the entire society if we are to defeat the danger. The most important thing is Kufuor recognize and say the National Health Insurance Scheme, he came to meet it. Because J.J. Rawlings in 1999 spoke in 2010 spoke about the National Health Insurance, how Ghanaians, how it was enrolled, how when you go to Eastern region, how when you go to a Northern region, in the Greater Accra region. Kufuor referenced J.J. Rawlings or Magana of what he has said. He came to meet health insurance scheme. So how can anybody sit on TV and say, oh, a JA Kufuor and a day and a day health insurance a buyer? Now, let's go quickly. Na yanko a Atta Mills the time, and this was State of the Nation. A Atta Mills time. Now let's read what he said in Parliament. This is what President Evans Atta Mills account Parliament. Yentie President Mills. Madam Speaker, during the 2008 campaign, I made several commitments to the health sector. I am of the conviction that the health of our nation is the wealth of the nation. The National Health Insurance Program will be enhanced and expanded. The one-time NHIS enrollment fee still remains an achievable goal, and we will work to make the scheme truly national. Into Oka National Health Insurance, Atta Mills na de baye. When Atta Mills was speaking, the health insurance was mutual. It wasn't national. So you can say mutual. JJ Rollins we introduce health insurance. No, you could access health insurance. So what kwada so na say ufri kwada so na woko eye de eye ejoso a wo card to be adwuma nko a kwada so udu ejoso a enye adwuma kofo ba no mutual was still there. Na enye national it now what eye East Legon na woko dansuma na so East Legon na woko dansuma na woko health insurance wodo card kwa de be show but ufri East Legon na woko sell obi dansuma na woko use o card na ebe den yentumi show and then friend mutual health insurance. It was community based. Into JJ Rollins introduced health insurance, no, it was mutual. JA Kufuor buy, it was still mutual. Atta Mills buy no bekache Ghana for say he was going to make it national health insurance. Into dead obitina radio so say JA Kufuor the national health insurance buy. Mami read the Atta Mills statement in Parliament in show. Sa MPP for me and Kwasiafo, they are liars. Now mami reading show. The National Health Insurance Program will be enhanced and expanded. The one-time NHIS enrollment fee still remains an achievable goal, and we will work to make the scheme truly national. Atta Mills say the NDC, they were going to work to make the National Health Insurance truly national. Atta Mills, NDC, and I'm introduced to National Health Insurance. Now, in place of the current District Mutual Health Insurance Scheme. Now, listen. Atta Mills, oje power free wine sim, wanje power every kufu sim. Atta Mills said in Parliament, in place of the current, that means to say, time ana Atta Mills efa to me no, time ana okasano, na National Health Insurance ye implement ye, na ye mutual. That means Kufuor left office leaving mutual health insurance. Kufuor did not leave national health insurance. Tie, mamu tie nkwasiafo we no mo Jimmy atro eno mo di mo abedru hande. So when Atta Mills came to power, we were still in the mutual health insurance, then national. It's not Atta Mills because in place of the current district health mutual health insurance scheme, to which one must pay an annual premium. We will seek to implement a universal health insurance scheme which will reflect the universal contribution of all Ghanaians residents to the scheme. Now, Obiat Nwase, where your parliamentary records, Atta Mills State of the Nation, MPP communicator also Nimnyansa chairman, Ombeka said this, Atta Mills never said it. Intended Mama Matiasia Waha on Loud Silence TV. Atta Mills the national health insurance buy. JJ Rollins the health insurance, mutual health insurance. Kufuor betwa mutual so. President or the national health insurance and the vice John Mahama Atta Mills, John Evans Atta Mills. Jandam is dead. Mama man kwasiafo we nadam. Momi ankan ni nyina. Mr. P, stay with me. So this was 2009. This was 2009. Now, when you read the rest of the statement from the former president, may he so rest in peace, or say, Since every person in Ghana contributes to the national health insurance through the national health insurance levy, the universal health insurance scheme will allow for a one-time premium payment to the scheme. The national health insurance scheme will be structured to respond to the needs of the population and resolve the issue of claims management as well as those of portability. We will also pursue the policy of delinking children from their parents and the provision of free maternal care. Into Atamils, the national health insurance buyer, Atamils na introduce free maternal care in Ghana. I'm telling you, if they want to challenge, they should challenge these facts. Okay, Bibia your friend free maternal care at Tamil's government 2009. Now John Mahama and the advice. Introduce you NHIS and free maternal care in Ghana. But you see, NPP, because they have not been able to do anything for you people, every single day they lie to you. Into NHIA, National Health Insurance Authority, John Mahama time any change in the National Health Insurance Authority 2012. Are you getting what I mean? Atamosmo and a change from National Health Insurance Scheme to National Health Insurance Authority. J.A. Kufuor has nothing to do with National Health Insurance. He only picked it up from J.J. Rawlings Mutual Health Insurance Scheme. And Atamos Beji and the National Health Insurance Scheme. Free maternal care Atamils na de bae. Se oba enyem obeko hospital na sebio wakwo afa no afa ne ba aban afaka no. Atamils and de bae. Now let me show you something. Mr. S. Okay, I'll deal with it. Let me add this to it because it's very important. Make sure facts ni nyina send be akwase be tena TV so ga say hey mo just see Jimmy Mamma MPP ni bia ngina TV so kan chem say Kufuor na the National Health Insurance ba omo boa. Me be show how the name changed from National Health Insurance Scheme to National Health Insurance Authority. Edini na National Health Insurance Scheme Atamils Edeba National no. 2012 and change dino edeba the National Health Insurance Authority Act of Parliament Metro Waha and also 2012. It is already Atamil statement in Parliament. So go down or say many of the common ailments and diseases affecting Ghanaians can be eliminated or controlled through better sanitation, nutrition and lifestyle. Accordingly, we will encourage all MDAs to embark upon major multi-sector collaboration with a view to improving sanitation and targeting safe food and water. It will ensure that district assemblies, besides developing relevant regulations and guidelines, will also implement and enforce them. In Parliament, Atamils made it clear, 2009. Say, this government introduced National Health Insurance Scheme. J.A. Kufuor in Parliament told Ghana for say he inherited Mutual Health Insurance Scheme from J.J. Rawlings. Into today, the records have been set. So, be say or your argument, I'm pulling documents from Parliament, and I'm putting my documents up. I am not saying it to say me your NDC, me your MPP, me the facts in the natural. Majority of the media, kanu correct. MPP for din kwasiasem Ghana. Now, mama chow idea how it changed from National Health Insurance Scheme to National Health Insurance Authority. Now you see this document. Stay with me. This is the document, parliamentary documents. Let me put it here. How the name National Health Insurance Scheme changed by National Health Insurance Authority. A year by 2012. Why am I not power? Na NDC, right? I'm reading show. Whew. Now, so read the document now. This is what it says. Oh, come on, guys. It says this document is messing up with me. All right. Into read the document on screen is why. This is how when we change National Health Insurance Scheme na national Atamils into National Health Insurance Authority. Now, the 852nd Act of the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana entitled National Health Insurance Act 2012 an act to establish a national health insurance authority to implement a national health insurance scheme, establish a national health insurance fund to pay for the cost of healthcare service to members of the scheme, establish private health insurance scheme, and to provide for related matters. Date of assent 31st October 2012. Passed by Parliament and assented to by the President. Part 1, National Health Insurance Authority. So, Obasiawa, establishment of the National Health Insurance Authority. Point 1, there is established by this act a body corporate with perpetual succession to be known as the National Health Insurance Authority. In 2012, under the same NDC, and created National Health Insurance Authority. Kufuor has nothing to do with this. So Ghana Health Insurance, National Health Insurance, NPP has nothing to do with it. Kufuor, his tenure was Mutual Health Insurance Scheme. The JJ Rollins started here, he never moved it from mutual to national. It is Atta Mills who moved it from Mutual Health Insurance to National Health Insurance, and under John Mahama and Omo build it and Omo create another act to have National Health Insurance Authority. I feel what you say. So everything they have told you, but my main prove bibi sun show. Miracle Abuaji statement oh yeah ni nyina na ya tro. He spoke about energy. Say Kufuor time no and na dumso ni ho. Na Kufuor free power 2016 na dumso ba ya omo boa. We are going to go to Parliament. Yeah, kwa kutie J.A. Kufuor etrim ene na no asem de okafa eye dumso ho. Now let's go back to Parliament of Ghana under J.A. Kufuor. Mr. S, do you want me to take everything? I think this is enough, right? All right. Now let's go to Parliament. J.A. Kufuor in Parliament. Yanko tie asem okafa ewo eye dumso ho. Kufuor ho na dumso ho na sen dumso ni ho. This is Kufuor's own statement. And it's not Debia me start here. Now the way Edin Kachro, Namachro said, sorry. Namachro said, this is the state of the nation. J.A. Kufuor 2005. Mr. S, are we good? Okay, we are good, boss. So this is Kufuor's state of the nation 2005. Muntie do kan under energy. Saatama Kufuor Emma state of the nation no na dumso wo ho na dumso ni ho because I'm see 2016 na dumso ba ya na meboa Miracle Abuaji video me bochro o see 2016 and NDC for the dumso ba ya 3 years 4 years near the dumso mo boa. They know say J.A. Kufuor in sema a course ni na mo de atetemo, they are liars, they are thieves. Don't listen to MPP. Me anko eye Kufuor statement, state of the nation. Under energy, what did Kufuor say? Where Kufuor enumasem enye Kevin Taylor enumasem. The facts are doing the job. Now read the Kufuor State of the Nation 2005. Baby, I am marking red, and this is what Kufuor said. On one enumasem, you perceive MPP for Boadu because these are all fake documents. I'm telling you. I'm going to from a time Balfour could to 700 pounds stay MPP. I'm going to be Ghana. Anything I'm pay asem no. I'm pay la silence TV. I'm go to the yoma show. I'm free mind on yoma show. I'm ras for cable acha no patre. I'm eye Bobi Ansa no musuro. I'm eye ankofo motive because the facts. Meme TV unkuta fact I mema ombaso. It's a fact, I'll tell you. Obia show on TV so no credible. Now this is what Kufuor said under energy. Aya Miracle Abuaji statement we're making it GH1 and a midjo match now send Kufuor we only a true for. It says now let's Mr. Speaker Kufuor neka say or say Mr. Speaker, the energy sector has proved a challenge throughout the life of this administration because of the very high cost of crude oil and occasional drying up of the water. Mr. Speaker, the energy sector has proved a challenge through the life of this administration because of the very high cost of crude oil and the occasional drying up of the water. Or see, Mr. Speaker, my buy way bre if we say and the petrol boy ding and a sebio a year day oba a year water region and I say water lake na a year in so air. Or say a cost of money we and se see also my buying ye bre ama a ye kania hon a ye enyum kania hon sem akwache ema my buying we bre J.A. Kofo no asem me bedwudwam asiampenya kotara GH1 se kotara na aniegu ne ni ase o kekan kwase asem kromfo akoye MC ya pamo wo be kire de ento abama no okore nim no say last year, that is 2004, or refer to 2004 statement way 2005. Don't get it twisted. J.A. Kufo refer Parliament to 2004. Or say last year, after the energy crisis, J.A. Kufo catch a Parliament say I make say 2005, 2004 after the energy crisis, J.A. or refer to Dumso. Kwasiafo say Kufo na Dumso ni ho. Or refer to Dumso. Or say 2000 last year, after the energy crisis, which led to a countrywide load shedding exercise. MPP for me moi. Mo ye nwan, mo Jimmy, mo na ma say Ghana. Where ya papa Kufo enuma sem. Or say last year, after the energy crisis, which led to a countrywide load shedding. Or see afia twem 2004. Eye dumsa esi Ghana ye di load shedding ba ya ekuro Ghana ha nyina na ye chekania sope we ya papa Kofo enum asem aboofunu moje se atia na obi ma minti ne atia moje se akonwa nti ne atia eye Ghana nti ne atia nwan okore nim no o say last year mesa fa do biem eden apod de obewu pod de October pod bewu. Last year, after the October, the poor bill, but let's get serious. Last year, after the energy crisis, which led to a countrywide load shedding exercise, government announced a short to medium and long-term energy policy to solve the problem once and for all. Osi 2004, dumsa ye komu, Emma Ghana for nyina ho dwe omo bre ye dundum nkania no. Ma ban ye ya adwene se ye ba badwendwene se ne be ya ye betumi esidum so na no akwan enim yi ene sebio eye afia etoato so anase daache saasem no ensi biem Kofo ka kire Parliament se otidum som ya papa Kofo nka no kre ko so ba bonte meka kire Ghana for say this is politics. The doom so I experienced it under my leadership but onka Kwasiafo meka se medidi ya papa Kofo atem ene ne hiomo Kofo so nim se me dono. But when it comes to his political life, he's one man who did not deliver. Boga. Now uko enima mamindwum or say the new policy involves a mix of thermal and hydro energy for electricity generation. Also, se sia de ya adwene say ye did some new plan bi ba ye de ba be so dum so na no eno ye de den ye de insuo any petrol kakra ene ye de be den ye de be generate power. Now, or say, with the success of the short-term measures, the load shedding exercise was discontinued. Or say, oh, omo the plans kakra bi tutu kwan mu no, ama dum so no, omo de omo twaso. Or say the short term, or say enimenim he ya no, de omo tumi ye ya ama dum so na no abrase no, eye sene ya omo de eye mfango kakra ba ya omo so generator ko bom paye no, ene na ama dum so no enimeni or say short term, enimenim ya eso abrase. Kofo did not tell you it was eradicated. I'm trying to find the right word. He was able to stop Dumso, or he found a solution to our energy crisis. Or say short term enimenimi heya no. Omo the plan bi aba abre Dumso no sene be ya entoatoa so. Ehon okorrenti generator ba mokai. Mon kan okorrenti na nkwasiafo yibu mu. Yanko enim na mendwedwam. Ya anya bibia biem kura am fine. Yampe problem wo Ghana biem o. 2007 na num do so e Ghana on kanokre na okọ anima o say implementation of the medium-term policy is in progress, while the Bui hydroelectric project, which is a long-term measure, has started. Completion is expected in 2012. Or see, sesi ni menima ya dia yenya generator kakra bia dia so ano na se ne be ya dum so ne mabie mu no ye si Bui dam eno ne be wie 2012 ati na no asem ena o ka che parliament no etikofo kasa no na dum so wo ho ba no ma brebra no na o say de betumi etwa dum so ano kura no e kire Bui dam no ma start isi no ene the best stop dum so kura kofo asem ogina parliament kan no. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, smaller dams are to be constructed on the Ankobra, Tano, and Pra River, and negotiations are ongoing with the contractors on the Bui project towards that end. Kofos catch the Ghana for Parliament 2005 say. Eye baby a ye frɛ no eye deɛn Ankobra okoye dam ho o se eno na odi besi dum so ano kwan obeye dam wo Ankobra river ne nkyɛn o se osa beye dam e wo Tano river ne nkyɛn ɛna osa beye dam e wo Pra river ne nkyɛn na owie a obeye Bui no eno na be ma dum so akɔ kofo si dam bi wo Ghana Bui dam o start ye medwon so e betumi hia ho Ankobra for dam bi a stop dum so Tano for ewo dam bi akofo kreti a stop dum so River Pra dam ben ya ye no River Pra nchen a stop dum so kofo no na numa sem afa Matias here MPP nya party o na ma menko ase na menjudwe mu nkire o na afa wo ti ase ye o say I am confident that successful implementation of the policy will provide the country's energy requirement for industrialization. Now, Obasio said the West Africa gas pipeline. Also, Mr. Speaker, one of the legacies of this government is the West Africa gas pipeline, which is now completed. The first free flow of nitrogen has been done. The project is expected to impact positively on energy generation in the country since gas is relatively cheaper source of energy than crude oil. In Nkofo's statement, he was never able to tell Ghana for long-term plans or policy he was able to put there to stop Dumso. Tamokasana Dumso. So Kufuor left the country in the hands of the Atamils, not Dumso or the Shatamils in same said J. Kufuor, he handed over Dumso to Atamils. And I say, hey, Mikron Fantinyabwa, I would J. Atamils and Mahama and started to work on the Dumso to stop it. Atamils esomu. Atamils ebe free eba abem na Kufuor e passe e single spine salary. Or say aban we dwumafo nyina ngi the same pay. When tua obiaka e no free power. And I say Atamils tua ni nyina. Nkofowe are diabolic people. They are bad people. They always set people up. Obe free power though, it can be 3 months. And also a passy be a friend of the a dear friend of single spine salary. Single spine or the teacher for the police for a binding of to the same day or increase almost salary could do level win or Munina Monjepe and free a bemu. And no jar doom some Tamils and no say jar single spine and Tamils. Or say Chomunaka, there was no money. Remember, I call Hipic. Second, before I'll be free power and no redenomination. And no created to Ghana for Tim say Ghana Sikan with Jan Yia Matamils. 1 Ghana CD 20 pesos and no sad Danny Sikan ye zero snibi. And also my economy ye and no the problem sort at the Swatamils. I am showing you Ghana politics. These people are diabolic people. They deliberately destroy lives. It is a and the NPPDB Jina platform because Kufuor the National Health Insurance Bonasum Onimnyansa. Kufuor came to inherit mutual health insurance scheme. When he was leaving power, there was nothing like national health insurance scheme. Atta Mills and they did national health insurance scheme buy and the Ghana utumi tamokada ufina vrongwa oba kumasi obetumako any health facility na ya show Atta Mills ne NDC ne de ba Ghana. National Health Insurance Authority Atta Mills and John Mahama and we introduced John Mahama and this eco parliament the act by your National Health Insurance Authority. Into wine and the Niminyansa or Babetna TV so I catch a Ghana for say JA Kufo NPP 4 and a Didian and a health insurance by an NDC best no. This is what we are talking about. This is the lies, the diabolic politics of NPP 4 in NDA. And you see a guy we are and it thank you go to Utie very well. Every single thing he said on Ayadian GH1 show, he was lying. Now, Okanyama Mensah, he spoke about Ayadian NHIS. Right now, Obi will say National Health Insurance Scheme, ANDC na debaye. Yetumi amawati asiye. He spoke on Dumso. Obia tiasiye se Kofuabre 2004, 5, 6. Na Dumso jinem. Obijina Parliament. Ema Ghana 40 asiye se we intuma ansano. And handle over Dumso Edema Atta Mills. Now, that guy we say something about education. Free senior high school. Yeti Kromha, John Dramani Mahama, and NDC4 and Lanchi progressively free SHS because that is what the Constitution wants. And the Constitution is our Bible. President Tibiani Abayimbiaba power, they need to listen. The Constitution needs to guide them. In Tomobayeno, if they wanted to do things on their own as a political party, they could have ignored the Constitution to do their own thing. But they were ruling by the rules of Constitution. So NDC, John Mahama, na Professor Nano Pokwajman, Minister of Education, they introduced or they launched free SHS progressively 2015. John Mahama, Professor Nano Pokwajman, they built schools, they launched progressive free SHS. Nyoma students were exempted from so Omuntia. The Joy News reporters, but when they come on TV, they will pretend as if they are not the ones who went to cover. Nananom, bear 100 number 2, Omunina da hoya hemfo. They know. They saw Omukrum Fonkwara Eco Free SHS. But because Atro Adokro Ghana for Yankano Krenti, they pretend as if they say Omunim. Ehun aketua enende ye geno. Ehun aketua ena ende mo geno. If you say mo Ghana for no mon kano kre, impenifo ene nkwara, mumudodo no mon kano kre mo ya beifo. And NPP for who say atroya mo de eche no kre. Until every day they will come in and they will use you. Omo di atro ebe dadamo. Because when we say mo Ghana for no mumudodo no mon pen no kre. And into na moda ho te ahokyirem. If you say sanka mo pedokra anka ahemfo ni bi and some of your media houses and come back catch Ghana for say nyekufu na the free SHS buy. But mumu Ghana for about 70% of us yen kan okre. Ye ho enemies. No kura yen penti e na yenya ho bone ketua eni ti yenya ho aketua ne. Enye bibia ye bone ye no kura yen pe ahemfo enkwara asofo impenifo ene obia otikuru about 70% mon kanokre na nke kanokre okroma anke kufo ntumi ngina bebia da enka nkire ohini bia nim seminam de free SHS bae never ye kanokra anka multimedia onko cover sa event we no they wouldn't ever allow Ekufuado or NPP to make any statement in pose free SHS ye na ye de bae but because ye ne yen kanokre Ghana for ye atrofo ye de Bible edada nkofo ye bu nkofo ehye atrechi enka no kura onyame atwe so aba anti na ye bre. And now the NPP4 strategy in say omo ka kire Ghana for nyina say decisions are NPP taking in 2024 from 2017 to 2024 Ekufuado na ejimi oni na evito ni nyina. From what this boy is saying say Tisia Bawumia say yentuma ni wie yetuma ni wie a obetwa betting taxing obetwa e-levy ene ne ebusa no so oh ade ne de Bawumia nya president in fact omko cabinet kura enye Bawumia ne take final decision no Ekufuado. That means to say every single thing be a esi wa aban mu nyina no Bawumia cannot take credit for that. Into right now no Seba the I see the fans no more almost Bawumia ya de oh go for oil one kai oh digitization Ghana card one kai eba e-levy eba corruption almost Akufo-Addo na yekwase ayemfa nkwohye no ohun ti bi a omudi omunkomo sisi a they are trying to isolate Bawumia from the crime because some say Ghana for mo jimi enti se eba de ayemfa ma Bawumia oh munim Bawumia monhwe de odi aba Bawumia koye astrotef Bawumia si toilet eba corruption eba e-levy eba taxes be 120 area to Ghana for so almost Bawumia oni power bia onya president kwasiafo then Bawumia should tell us what he is campaigning on. Bawumia should tell us to say he wasn't part of the decision making when it came to free SHS. He wasn't part of decision making when it came to anything that they are saying. Say, because must say a collective decision, and that at the end of the day, he's just a mere cabinet member, and that the president takes the final decision. Then it means Akufo-Addo is supposed to take the blame for the good and the bad in this government. Bawumia is not supposed to stand on any platform. So, or the Kwasi Ekache Ghana for say, my way into Muntumame Oyeno under whose government and who gave the permission. You know why I tell you say MPP for Jimmy? Shadie Bawumia, the campaign, the manifesto ni nyina, they know a chairman or daso. Or manage Bawumia campaign ni nyina no. Or say Kyei Mensah Bawumia anameboa. Yeah. The manifesto na omudia base Bawumia na akotro Bawumia aka wo mu say manifesto ni mu say obe abolish betting tax say toma 2025 ono Bawumia betwam sa manifesto na ombe kan ye no o say Kyei Mensah Bawumia ono na ye chairman enkrata na ono na hwe ni nyina mu o ka say we maninkem we ye o say Kyei Mensah Bawumia and the ma final green light to say afi munko na munko kan Bawumia say obey betting tax if you anameboa. Now look at this yenti krom ha na osay Kyei Mensah Bawumia e ka kire John Mahama say as a Christian you want to abolish betting tax osay Kyei Mensah Bawumia ka kire Mahama say now Christo ni pa na opese tax e da bet so no uyi free o say de be ya emebunu no ebetwa chacha. The same as Kyei Mensah Bawumia. Bawumia manifesto no on a chairman on a catch Bawumia so mekanchre say so we need power obetwa betting or Kyei Mensah Bawumia or North Korea and kebe hange no. Koto de ne bodwe enkwasiafo yi omano na ede omo ya trofo. Kyei Mensah Bawumia na TV so catch Bawumia Mahama say na wo Bahama wo ye Kristo ni pa e na wo se wo ba betting tax wo betwam. Manifesto no bekan ma mo no nipa oye chairman o keka sie ni osan ase se Bawumia bekan no o say Kyei Mensah Bawumia manifesto mu no Bawumia se obetwa betting tax mu ti mu musa kwase ampanyi we se senko bugana for pa asem o ka kire Mahama no ade na wo ma oye Bawumia ho kwan se ono de on function manifesto mu we omo ye mpanifo nkwasiafo meka wo se me mu ade we mu omo jimi. They play on your conscience. Omo say you three be mo jimi. Omo Ghana for nyina say mo jimi. Wo ka che Bawumia say onye Kristo di papa. Ade na obetwa betting tax him. Ade akyin a wo de ahye Bawumia manifesto so onko kan che Ghana for say ye ntoma no, ye toma ne wi a obetwam. Wo ya boa. Umbu Ghana for. Wo sa kromfo we ya wo SS. Wo ko wi a trank mu nyoma ye pamo wo di kura ye nim. Mote Ghana mumbu obia. These are the foolish people we are entertaining in Ghana as statesmen. Adia beche kwasia webewu na yakọ salai o state house e di patitiri wewu. Kromfo nka no cross Kyei Mensah Bawumia we. E die na man ye di patitiri. What makes Kyei Mensah Bawumia a credible old man? Jimmy way ombu obia. They think say ye Jimmy. And omo hye age echi. And omo hye brofo tantan bi echi. And omo twa motro and omo wie sika de omo ma begu abrochire. In the next 5-10 years, omo mbaba be catch am say nkwasiafo omo papa mo amabra mo nsa mebo flag mo omo na wonim nyansa onyonko se obetwem o se Kristo nipa na obetwem aboa na wosom bosom ben wosom nyame ben wo ye die ni Bawumia anya Ghana ni onye nkremoni ade na wo de ahye manifesto bu se wo a wo ye chairman ade na wo nyi efrim Also, okra TK wo ye no. Se manka say good luck. Me ma best wishes. Or catch se me ma uska. O say chacha nye juma. Wasiafo Samia Uku oji paid out in a man sena mutu anaka. Samia Uku ne hwe chacha so. Samia Uku mebusa no question or ma answer. Kromfo o se chacha nye juma. Samia Uku endele no to no. Na ketu oje police for 50% or more Ghana o monje sa ketua no. Kwasia. Uwie wo de chacha na kwhye Bawumia manifesto mu say oni de owini power ombetwa chacha mu. Na obi de oso okotwa chacha mu ne ya ma ne tumi a oso oni de oy Kristoni eni say Kristoni yesa. These filthy people call themselves Christians. Say me di akwa we echi say oy Kristoni kamekọ bosom ho. These are filthy dirty people. Oh, chacha de ebia once in a while be no akotry. Chacha ben boni ben e half. Ekura omompe chacha yento chacha wo ho yenjintum. Ekura empe jantra yema jantra enye de official oba Ghana constitutional etia jantra enti baby ani wa obekwa ya kire bo ha say aha jantra oba 10 Ghana ebi ni Ghana. That is how it works. Oba Ghana ye say ye num jot wo nipem enti eye mra ye tia because jot ni enim say nipa bi mpe ebe man kora bi ewu enti there are rules. Say you see ye chiribone a mema ye nya den ye nya American Muslims ye nwi preko so enum preko nkwan abuofunu Bawumia de oyen kremoni tin kremofo de omo pechacha e Christopher dem pechacha iti John Mahama na okọ asore ba akoninti so okaso betwachacha mu a onye Kristo di papa but umbu kremofo nti Bawumia de onfa nkọ hye ne manifesto mu otwe ende eba how to defend their foolish political ideas are. They select crimes and say this is half crime, this is full crime. Into also catch a chance oh, so person try like abuofunu your chacha half and your chacha full. If chacha is not good, the Ghana government should abolish gambling in any form. There shouldn't be the gaming commission in Ghana. It should be scrapped. Pasia ya chacha sika need the tuaoka. The tax on chacha any ritual car to collection. These people don't think. Therefore, go for Vigo Boadu. The air question can inform who with their mammy. We was your way. Matam Grubba was your way. Now they're no more so I'm for my mingy mamo. Yes, see. Nanado Danko Kufuado are buying ABC Swa John Mahama static cocoa roads to Ghana no. Almost a cocoa roads in Quincy to me yet. Ede busa cocoa board say na cocoa ya ton ene si husika enya na ene na wo se de cocoa road ma ye nkuafo na omo nkurase na se bebi eduadua cocoa ene bebi a ye wo se ye kwan na omo se o ye ntumi nye ni nyina nse sika ni ho enti cocoa road na John Mahama ye bi na o san ko mba finish na omo se omo ntumi nye de aka no 7 years omo tena wa aka 3 bars na 8 years aso omo se omo ntumi nye 6 na omo ntumi nye enti mu ama adwene wona omo ka je so mba cocoa road omo ka kire bo se omo ni cocoa road bi amamo cocoa board se masa sika na sa ye ni sika ye de be ye kwan ese Ghana pa hu cocoa board se omo ni sika omo de be ye kwan o enti cocoa road na Mahama start ye na oye na Ghana for money hu ye no o se omo 7 years na omo nya sika omo de be cocoa road bi anti terminate contract ne twam and omo busa say na cocoa board they okay there na da ben na mo hwa mo betuma e ko see enye da ben yo sika ni ho kapren na wa ye de be cocoa road bia 80 years enkofo entuma nya one cocoa road kwasiafo nyira stage omo say omo ye kwan chen obia chen kwan me nkroma chen Yesu enti ekuafo a mo Ghana mo cocoa growing areas nyina na John Mahama de initiative ba ye say cocoa growing areas nyina no ye ba ye cocoa kwan ye be ye kwan pa at the end of the day sebio mukura na muni cocoa growing areas na ye kwan ni bi wo ho nyina no NPP aban after 8 years omo sike bi ni omo twa contract ni yentumi nye cocoa road bia omo se omo ni ma da omo be ye enti ende no omo ka kire mo. The problem is, can't you people see say there's no government now shade on some can make cocoa board for okay I'm sorry cocoa board for shade mama chira there wahu Ghana cocoa board justifies its 3.4 billion cedi allocation for administrative expenses attributing the rising cost to the ongoing cocoa rehabilitation program. You can say administration expenses. Almost to me, a Ghana cocoa board, cocoa sikanumu, 3.4 billion. Then almost ye cocoa spraying exercise. Normally be aye atoto edian. Almost be atoto foolscap papers, A4 paper administrative thing. Da printing yoma. Almost two kanka crowd. Yomu oba officer. Send be my jumana koso administrative. Enya adebi almost the siano. De egu cocoa swa. Ema cocoa sebio nyoma ne boy ding. Sibi almost spray cocoa fertilizer spray insecticides pesticides no ne boy ding. Ene gloves in kakan kabi betono. Ni nyina ko si 3.4 billion a shit. But nye sika anye cocoa road ro. Ote Ghana catch him say Ekufuado wa buying. Inti Bawumia will be the first Muslim president. Na yepe Muslim president say unim krimfodo do mo Ghana. Yepe Christian president unim Christians do mo Ghana. We need an intelligent person to lead Ghana. Irrespective of baby o free religion or womb. Nyan said that team near here and young Kwasia, a sorry be a oko, and Osumia Osom, and the bachelors also di Ghana so. Today, Cocoa roads no, yet, but you must spend 3.4 billion administrative in Nyoma allocation for administrative expenses. Bronika say allocation for administrative expenses. Oh, ye kwaha, ye faka, ye to petro, ye to gloves kakra, say na paper niha, into ye to paper, ye photocopies. Administrative expenses. Sika, omodema, omonko for mutu kain, baby amoko daye, hotel fees. And then you're from administrative expenses. The expenses that is running the administration. And then you're 3.4 billion. But about Cocoa Road, Robunisca, omochum. Pasi aban we na mo catch Ghana for say yen sama mo dey breaking the 8 mu yen Ghana mu yen kokko we sit in Ghana I say ye moa na pasi afo tu betena TV so say yen to abama Bawumia on sesa den 80 years Now mama nchawa dey this is what is going to happen ebia onte here. The International Monetary Fund. So I'm for the International Monetary Fund, that is the IMF, has revealed that the government may reinstate the suspended 15% value added tax on electricity tariff if the inflation rate continues to decline. Almost say, IMF say, oh, Ghana Statistical Service for say we inflation e form. Condition now on the Ghana for coin the Kufuado aban coin they say Ghana Statistical Service forecast inflation e ba form abra aduane bo den a omo no mo ka say e ba form and they have no option than to bring back 15% VAT on light. You better kaniem. Oh, when you manipulate Ghana numbers through the Statistical Service, now we catch Ghana for say in a week, inflation to be drop 5%, 10% in 1 week. I have so many problems. Una woka say we inflation they drop it. So we inflation they drop it there. Contract on the IMF call, a woman say so drop it inflation. I was say where they increase taxes or the electricity. So into mona mote Ghana and money Statistical Service and manipulating numbers. No, abra oko for more eduane boy ding. I want you to mo power anti more that Ghana for through Statistical Services say the inflation the for no IMF say. So most inflation about for ma and yes the tax be too light so you better the way be ma ukruma 15% VAT IMF for say Kufuado aban say inflation about from there and there also we introduce 15% the VAT on light bra mo bebre no me to me fu aka che nkofo we ejebi omo de bubu fe mu no me see sa aban we on say IMF almost set a trap amount of we right now when you lower inflation you are going to incur 15% VAT. What are you going to do? Because the inflation you are lowering, you are forcing to lower because you want political points. No, the more you lower the inflation, you are creating an artificial decrease in inflation. No, you are calling for an increase or a reinstatement of 15% VAT. Now you are basically slaughtering the people. You are suffocating your people. because the Ghana Statistical Service, they think say they are throwing out numbers to favor Bawumia, but they don't know the more fake numbers they throw out, the more it goes against the citizenry. It's the IMF, they must set it sharp at all. It's when I pay lower inflation or the 15% in the baba, then I'll be here. You need to put the money where it is. You need to put the figure where it is. Let it stay at its original place. And you better, sorry, you see inflation at about from inflation. In a month, inflation to be about from 15%. Near to grow and say, now new people manipulate the numbers. It does not affect the IMF. Catch them in the condition when you lower air inflation, they don't have a problem with you. It means you are doing well. That means they will have to increase a year VAT. If Ghana Statistical Service is reducing inflation, now Bank of Ghana is not at the end of the day reducing the interest rate, because inflation and interest rate, they need to technically go hand in hand. So okobo eye besia or bank na eye over 30% increment. Na se abanka se inflation nyoma boarding services boarding ni nyina esotia e was say automatically it needs to trigger, it needs to be able to, it needs to ripple say ne beya eye the interest rate needs to lower, because eye cost of living inflation nyoma boarding na eba form no, it affects interest rates. It is inflation in form na interest rate it means this one is being manipulated. It means somebody is throwing out figures that is not real. If inflation drops, interest rates should equally drop. But this is the situation when you go to the Bank of Ghana, interest rate is still peaking. Inflation is going down. How does that work? And it's the IMF for the almost sure say, okay, when I want to Ghana and I'm Ghana for numbers. Yes, your numbers be now you're the 15% VAT. To electricity. So now Obimba country say inflation in the now the only thing you people can do is to keep inflation where it is or make it go up, because the moment you drop it, you are going to add 15% to Ghana for. Are you ready to do that? This is the result of fake and bad governance. This is what you get when people in charge manipulate numbers. Anything you bedru handle san kwasi asem we atro we na dia bedru ha, the interest rate is still there and come from 36 37. Inflation every day be sorry be say come from say how does it work? Ukodwom so a things are still expensive, but on paper everything is fine. But why is it not reflecting our interest rating? Into IMF say the only problem say Ekufuado ne Ghana Statistical Service be committee abom etwa Ghana for tra, they will also activate the clause in the agreement between Omo and Ghana. They are going to reintroduce 15% VAT on electricity. That means they are going to increase electricity 15%. So the IMF is technically telling Ghana for say they don't trust the inflation rate. The inflation figures number the IMF person catch them Ghana for say they don't trust them. It's a lie. But they are being diplomatic about it. Omo here so muni munyansa. Omo person mo catch them aban so munjai de omo ye no, because pressure ne beba mumu so. IMF tumufo indirectly say the mo aban ne ye na all manipulating numbers no. Sa government officials omo bro eye mo amutifie no mo na mo bebre. Inti obanyansa fo kasa na IMF ne mo ka no. Omo tumufo say aban we ye bone omo ka no kore. Someone sorry, they will impose 15% VAT. They will reintroduce it in the next week or two. Only 15% electricity with matter. Now, you were supposed to talk about a year peace council, NDC, and all that. I think we have actually crossed our line. We will, Mr. S. What's the time? 8:18. Now, this story too is very important. Let me brush on it quickly. Kojo Ponkroma Kasa and Mekachire Morgana say, Sa trumu LGBTQI for the Dakosha Court. Bawumia is in support. They are never going to sign that bill. Upon Kroma Bekasa Bawumia, or say, Kojo Ponkroma, vice chair of the New Patriotic Party 2024 manifesto. Remember, ɔsɛ Kyei Mensah Bonsuni ma oniwa Kojo Oppong Nkrumah ene vice inti manifesto na ɔmo de bae no Oppong Nkrumah ne ɔsɛ Kyei Mensah Bonsuni sign aseɛ sɛ bibia wu bia enko inti Oppong Nkrumah kasa no ɔkasa ma Bawumia because he basically is speaking for Bawumia sɛ Bawumia be president ɔmo na ɔmo ahyehyɛ nyoma no now eba trumu no yembusa ne sɛ na Bawumia adenti na ongina so nde ema yenyi trumu no emfiri o say eye Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, vice chair of the New Patriotic Party's 2024 Manifesto Committee, has asserted that the party's flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, will swiftly sign the anti-LGBTQ bill into law, provided there are no legal obstacles. Or say, Bawumia, send ya mudi eye trumu de ba ono obe sign nemom. The Emma Bawumia en sign and say emrani nyomanyo bi taratara wa emu nye clear dia Bawumia on sign. O kasa na osaka say oh na trumu bill no de bae no omo MPP for hwe mu no nyoma bebre wo ma e de kakura ba beto Ghana so ene ne nyoma bi a ebe ha omo ama Bawumia sign Emma Bawumia sign nti Kojo Oppong Nkrumah ka kire mo say Mahmoud Bawumia as far as bill no wo ho na sebi onipa bi be raise issue say wo the legal implication bi wo ho no enya de ode ne sabe hyase. And these people every day somebody will go to court. Every day somebody will go to court. Every day somebody will go to court. The moment somebody is in court, the president will tell you, but be president because say obi or court, it has legal implications. Into him, omo responsibility in our Supreme Court. Instead of them to take responsibility and tell you, say, Bawumia will sign a anti-LGBTQ bill, no, or say no, court and can be biadia. So right now they are saying, say, the moment Abetuama Bawumia, no, they will go to court and say, oh, Bawumia to sign because as I'm no court. Oh, you free one obviously appeals court. You free one be high court. Omobaya was 20 years. Bawumia is not going to sign trumu bill anti-LGBTQ. Oh, yeah. We incredible new. Into what the oka Oppong Nkrumah say oh Bawumia dear as far as the bill no obi fan court me say me na oka say MPP for their court into ku for the own to mean sign uye okwasia na okoto abama Bawumia obeka che say oh obi their court o or the court madam toko no anima 8 years na on fan nsankai dia na obey Oko Abagado say, oh, Bawumia the person sign you. Nemum, obi dia court. Into the biano, omema MPP ni ba kwa sorry, no the high court. Yane namwa say babe NDP na MPP ni for sorry, no the Supreme Court. Yet to 4 years on signing. Bawama said, give me power. Na me fam san shasi. What Ghana so we Christoni, we in crimoni, uji Bawumia di. Bawumia is a liar. They are wicked people. Oh. They don't care. Now Jubilee House wouldn't true from war. Lord Kome obi the touch I said disco light. Lord Kome to at the red light district. Omo light na you see right side on a bo pa 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 pa. Lord Kome unim game form good Jubilee House. Mama can be show. NPP omo can grow. Sir, I did the court. A young one after your marking. A yet the last guy on after your marking court no ye law firm no ye jumo. On a man is of Fanko court. They are not going to do it. Uye Christo di na kujina abahunsa woto my MPP. You are encouraging MPP to destroy this nation. Eh no correct. Captain Smart catch them. Uye Ghana in there could lie so to my MPP or your chin. Wait Jimmy because why you didn't quite they are not going to do it. Bawumia ne manifesto vice chairman catch Oppong Nkrumah. Oppong Nkrumah go jina so a Christian. They are not against it. They all support say Bawumia MPP omon sign that bill no. And then they Kufuado. Yet Ghana ha eme Kufuado. A yet witchcraft bill also on sign. Say a bebo be ye. Say or best stop it side and na Kufuado so fan in san chassis. A yet anti-LGBTQ bill also on sign. Asofo gu krom ha omo sorry a omo hye atade akese na bobon kwase ampa yegu Bawumia so mo nyame bekum mu dodo no mo asofo akromfo ekufo ade neto no muntumi nya demonstration say asofo mo sorry anopa ma munyina mo nkangu street so enka nchire ekufo ade say ya sorry ma neto ma wo ye pese ode nsahye ase mo de kwase ate wo na mo hyirehire ekufo ado ene Bawumia ade a munim se omo ye ne nye cathedral ne betu amenesi wo no wan papa asase enkwasi ade ne yete Ghana ena in the name of asori na mo asofo no fo bi akromfo ajantrafo awifo ena mo di politicians echi na mo say Ghana. At this point, now go see asofo over 500 on the streets of Ghana demonstrating. Enkwasiafo Ekufuor kaso kotu amena munyina mama bonti say support cathedral. 90% of you who follow the Ekufuor to United States say mo be jisika kosi cathedral. If you are against anti-LGBTQ bill, why are you not on the streets? You people are all candidates for hell. Nana Ekufuor the Jimmy Foba so basic cathedral. You showed your faces. You were praying, you were on TV, you were telling the world, we support it. Ekufuor said, Trumutrumon and San Shasie. Munyinama kotete in nine, get on the streets. Demonstrate as men of God. Let the president know that irrespective of whatever happens, you are against it. Everybody is quiet. Nyamibe kumo. And I pray to God, oh Lord, he should kill all of you people. The Muslim clergy, you are all quiet, meboa. And Bawumia to me ba srim, or to me ba hafu, or to me ba kra, ni nyanko fo so omo ye imams, no mtete apatase, adanya wallahi Bawumia Allah, nyanko pon Allah na ohumo brofo, so anko kum nyina mototwene. Majority of you are criminals. You are supposed to see a congregation from the Islamic and the Christian fraternity abosonfo hitting the streets to say we own this country. We believe in our principles. Oh Lord, kill these people, some of them for me.
Kwashe wa kwa no winde rage kwashe alkwa photos ebe na judge import first one we bu ontum onye Supreme Court judge the first one we bu ne first one we bu ontum onye eti me ma wa atase mo onte there sisi afia no there then yes sim.
This is on the street. Credit to Aye TV3 Ifia Aye Western region and constituency say Mahamudu Bawumia eba yobeka se Zongo Development Fund. Also enkremoni or yemfanti nkremo or enkremoni oti Zongo. Obusa Roland any TV3 for any Ghana for. Bawumia about 2017 beka nsam kyereye edi chief imam betena akonwem edi imam fo mpenifo mo Ghana nyina betena o etwa atroto o mo so say or the BBA friend with Zongo Development Fund 50 billion yen Zongo baby ano he's going to make sure said development ebe ko Zongo baby ano ebe den ebe Ghana fo behu we oyenkremoni oti Zongo osi yen bu se sa Bawumia na so president say na obun se we jimi ana. And you know what hurt there yan say Mahamudu Bawumia does not respect the Islamic religion in Ghana. Sa ope obi a ombu nkremufo sebio eyenkremusum na Bawumia. Sa Mahamudu Bawumia ebu eyenkremusum no ene eyede asam na nkremufo etie edi hu se onyankopon eye okese through eyede Prophet Muhammad peace be unto him. Na sempa obeka ya onya free onyankopon no. Sa Bawumia respect sa de na onyina nkremufo enim da entwatro. But you see, because Bawumia no every day no ohun kremusum say an avenue for him to use to get power no, he has always used that small avenue to deceive ninuanom sebio or from nkremufo abra ono anim so onye nkremuni. Yaga se Bawumia munafiki yaga so munafiki ana manfo bi dwen say yeboa the disrespect Mahmoud Bawumia ediama nkremufo. And it's not just nkremufo keke, even the chief imam and all the serious senior Islamic leaders in Ghana. Mahamudu Bawumia jina omonim ehye omobo say ono ene di Zongo Development Fund eba. And the obusa Bawumia any question bia efa aban we hu a or say ono onye president nti onim ho hwe. Now this is Bawumia in 27 chief imam tewo. Senka respecting the pakra chief imam tewo. And the ana me yan say Mahamudu Bawumia in 2017 otwa nkremofo atro order da omo in the face of ewiase nyina no de na ya na emam ne me ya ende ne say sa impenifo dodo imam fo dodo mo Ghana no mo nyina tewo. Today these same imams ni bi Bawumia ba no mo sa di Bawumia chi say ye bompa ya ma Allah in his own wisdom onfa Quran nkumu ntontwene because sa wo ye nkremoni papa na se oji Allah di na se Allah sam no ogidim se eye trodo ene ye de chichire Allah ye de chichire nkremusum na there is no way we imama obesa ka kire Mahmoud Bawumia aba Edian origin and our constituency na waka kire ne say Allah na Bawumia ejina nipa enim egu n'enim ase no sa Allah no ensa nhira Bawumia Mahmoud Bawumia asema okan 2017 ekire inkremufo omo amoto woni nyina inkremufo impenifo imamfo the whole Ghana oka kire mo say odi bibia ba ye frɛ no Edian Zongo Development Fund omo di $50 million betum every 12 months. They say muna fuki way and a beka kire mo say every year each constituency in Ghana will get $1 million. Bawumia ka kire nkremufo say omo muti wonyina omo da ho omo nyina nwuyo Nyankopon adom nti omo nyina ate ase dodo ne te ase omo nyina tie atro we Bawumia ka kire mo say odi $50 million beto fund mu ama Zongo bia wo Ghana ebe sinde sa Zongo eye fund ni yegu no omo di sika no e di eyi mu sika no di ama Samira koto bag Mumusa Bawumia say Zongo Development Fund sika na wen ministry ni kro gu no Mahmoud Bawumia so inkremo intimate say obi at TV so ka say let's give the first Muslim the opportunity to become president. Say inkremoni on kan okre onye inkremoni oye preko sana eye Quran no ehu nipa bia oye no so oye nkremoni onye nkremoni a on kan okre no Allah Quran som no hu ni say oye preko because on di no hu ni Etiana made that argument say let's give Bawumia the chance because he will be the first Muslim to rule Ghana. We love Muslims, but we don't like a Muslim who is a liar. We don't like a Muslim who is a thief. We don't like a Muslim who is dishonest. A Muslim who gets every opportunity and also kind of a chatro. We don't need. See a pen cremonia be the president. You want cremo for bebro omo ya dey omo kind of Ghana bit mo be the president. And sanka efo. See a pen cremoni keke. Amana be the president in the NPP you want kremofo a sebio omo ka nokura anke betuma ka se wo de ye nto so ababra na be di Ghana nim but Mahmoud Bawumia kire consistently say oye nkremoni a on ka nokure and that is why people are questioning say oye nkremoni papa because me nanfofo pa ye nkremofo baby am nyini no in Zongo for bebre eye me nanfofo me school am call me international school am call Boasia it is opposite Zongo into me I don't see myself say me different from Sebio Obia ye raising o Zongo because me was so many friends when me call international school they were coming from the Zongo they to study with me into I know when Obi and Kremoni on kind of cry I know minim Kremonia on your papa me who no you don't have to explain to me saying Kremoni way your papa I've worked with Muslims for a long time. And every time I keep saying, they be a metrana about Mustik Lawa, oh, Mustik Lawa, the Godfather, Mustik Lawa, or Boase, Madame Fo, or so. He can be doing anything he will be doing. You bet my busy, you bet my nanti the whole day. He will be chasing money, he will be doing everything. But there's one thing he will not miss. And I didn't understand, meaning, he will always make us stop whatever we are doing to go to Juma, to make sure he does his salah. It is important. And these are Muslims, his kind. There are so many of them. Mahmoud Bawumia does not even represent that. He sees himself so he does not cherish the religion. Into that argument, they say Bawumia will be the first Muslim president. Hilal Liman lived a very decent life. Oyen kremoni and so sang kwasiatra Bawumia chano. Hilal Liman wanye sadi ni bi. Today his name is still being mentioned because Obian to me for Atro entare Hilal Liman. That is what we call integrity. That is what we call you are trying to keep some kind of decency and sana wewu. Bawumia kasa or say Omobema Arabic teachers ska ombeti omoka omema allowance ebe sinde yema Arabic teacher ni bi ska. The Arabic language at this point the okafa ho nyina akosi saying Mahmoud Bawumia eye otrofo or a dishonest man on kanukre every opportunity he gets do not listen to Bawumia. This is the street when the what street in so into omoba nkran no ma church no ma atu TV so food inflation ko form eduane boy fo omoboa ya ma menom omo nom nim de ekoso omo nom nim atra MPP for atwamo. Let me tell you for a fact maami asama okay uko Ghana maamefo a sebio omo na omo kodwa so ekodi dwa edi sika be fie sebio ebehwe efie omo no nim se ne nyoma mu ayedin so omo begina TV so ka kira say inflation and 21% and eya tro eya propaganda eya azan omo dada mu amo mutie omo mo na mutim eni tina John Mahama ka kira Bawumia say NDC for ka kira Bawumia say so original debater onko hia maami we be kire no ekom ene aho kire a ene ewo Ghana for so as compared to time John Mahama te so we mu na omo pese omo hia Bawumia debate o we mu na omo pese Bawumia ba dwom no be mount stage no ka say edwadifo mommra monne me kire de ekọ munyoma eno na ehia ene John Mahama one be gina ho ayiya no na kire say Ghana for ho nkire omo. This is the real economy. Ghana economy ni na maame na ka kire no obi je say Brian Champo ya Greek minister since oba ya Greek minister on fa bibian ka Greek ho Ghana oba ya ose planting for food and jobs 2.0 kwasia ye hu so ode eburo ba akwa be ka Ghana on developing idea bia ebema sebio aduane bo aye den no onya opportunity pe na owie sika and Brian Champo on that onya sika hyehyɛ ne dan ma mese me ne bebia ne sika gu e Ghana wa hyehyɛ dollar saa wa dan ba miensem ayama ohu de onye ahya ne so osuro oda onda Brian Champo betumanya heart attack wu any day akwa we be a Greek minister instead of him to make sure say eduane bo aye di ne nyoma enkoyie no planting for food and jobs aya say sika bebre na obedwene no de bia no de kwase agina stage na o incite youth ni bi say ai omo make sure so moku nipa se ne be ya achichidie we na na do dan kwaku for achichidie we oni sa ne side chick Bawumia no they will keep power on the streets. This is the street and of course the problem we nyina akwa we sa akwa we on kano kore uko street ni so a different amafo wo kire omo and we begira on the two infifre kinkan brofo nipa na moma abrabo mu ayedin na all forces say obey bibi kakra no mo se mo be lunch mo manifesto on takrade wa bana obeton meat pie amamo mo se nyoma ne bo edin mo agimi mo angasa mutumi gina stage no maka kire say we should vote for change na maka kire say vote for change we a e campaign message biem sa inkofo we ya ka kire mo every single day NPP a slogan o eyenton NPP enye Ghana ntina ye kikire NPP maka kire maninda wutrim the NPP na esiwo sa no enye Ghana ntira o nipa kuo bi a sebio omo benya omo ho ntina omo de NPP ne baaye. See how market women, traders omo compare and the prices of goods and services to time ana Mahama teswa today omo kasa dabi aban we nye na kwasiampe bi TV so say adentina Mahama en debate Bawumia na Bawumia ontumi enko debate ma we nkan kire omo se nyoma ye debate Bawumia be debate Mahama ene na be sesa nyoma no bo na ewodwom na na dabi adwene da wutrim ne nyansa so obetumi aya you don't need to debate anybody. You are still in government as we speak here. These Alakpatonians or Alakpatorians are from MPP for these people don't want to tell Ghanaians the truth. Unim omoko read manifesto no last me catch them. Not even a single person was bold enough to say we are sorry. Not even a single person. Amanfo ewu ewo okokolebua because machine niwa omo de behwe omo kidney problems and the over Ghana just say accidents and the amanfo dwumegu amanfo these people don't have anything called say you know your they just still stood on platform to tell Ghana for say upon a how are that to musu nyina monsama ye to me international market say local size movie actors boy Jimmy ya on the debiano e che o run hu movie mu ansa na ehu nipa oye sa prince o say boy on nam Ghana laboro boy we say wan run hu movie mu anso so ba mu amfa na no fina ntaletare oba ho a obi pom buta say brand e friend saying almost start a movie omunya 20,000 Ghana cedis imponda hoda debi on na boutique and Jack you I go advertise give you just give me this gina abi no this shoe I can't sort you I just give me san on the nam Ghana. na sankofo we na yene emeti omo nka se mo munim nyansa enti yenye den yen ma mutumi omo agimenti omo gina stage na omo ka che say we should vote for change and we are going to vote for change. Enti say uko street ni so a the conversation is different. And let me show you. This is the real street. Dollar no 1590. Where at the Bank of Ghana pesa wote. Where at the Bank of Ghana pesa okachiro. Na wajulia ose bibia ye nobi uko abochiwa. Uko kaukudi. Uko tiptoe lane. Uko eye sawase. Uko eye mamobi. Uko eye alaba. Dollar ni tia 17. I want a Gina. So all the $100 kwa about 17 Ghana straight up. Yeah, amount 17 Ghana. Into South Ghana na say abind to suna or dadao. This 1590 no the year kama sebio ye maka say hey na original nankasan go down there you will see. Kama John Mahama to suna dollar na 3.8 then tra 4. Then in less than 8 years, utim tam dollar every 3.8 equal do 17. Now we catch them say still mean some out to me, mejimi. Now omo African countries, omo neighbors, senka omo tam omo dollar no time of power changing from where it was. And there baby I could just come down who keep omo press omo government. Come to omo. But you people, you think Ghanaians are stupid. You people, you are behaving like ostriches. Just say, Jimiama, some Ghana for say we are failed, you know. You are trying to let us feel say I see a Jimmy and the MP before Tina TV so they cannot speak to Bawumia Kufuor records because we are fact checking them and they know that Omunyashi. Ombebi Omanubia Kufuor and a Kufuor Yewe and a Kufuor Yewe because they know these two twerps just came to destroy and finish this country. They know these two twerps don't have anything to their name. So today, Ubusom say, "Dear, these two twerps have done. The two stupid dogs. So they Kufuor ye nyinano. And this abese no. Kufuor titi na Kufuor baso. Time Kufuor baso no. Na sa time no. Na ye ntumi nye video calls. Me na me catch Kufuor betina Ghana so no. Ni nye video calls. Na WhatsApp chat ni ho. So we Jimia. Me dudwoma chiro. Time Kufuor bae no na tampon ni ho na eye pad. Kufuor time Kufuor be di president no na enye tampons na eye pad na sebio ye nuanom ba use no time na Kufuor ye president no na use ade be afani heater water heater e de tu nsuom saa time na use water heater and ye use water heater tie me Kufuor time Kufuor ebesi so ye president no saa time Kufuor be sis no na ni bibia afani G string saa time no na ye ye force de tighten ass and then yes ache da and then you 2024 asama o say na Kufuor be si so no question am ibusa no say Kufuor be si so no na at the end of the day Ghana send information around the nation sana net here now you say time Kufuor be tena so no and Kenya access to information to send that ka Kufuor go be 1 week JA Kufuor ebedi president say anka saa time no anka Facebook wo ha oje sanka Kufuor obedi one term kebetu after 2 years. Kufuor was lucky because there was no information people will get access to. Na yeni akamfo radio titru asantifo radio no and ye feed Ghana for atro. And ntina Kufuor nya ne hudidi mu no. But and then ye kase adwudwama mamu nya ma adwene kra say ye Kufuor. Time Kufuor ba ye no ne ani bibia ye friend say me nim dia me mpo me nkyere mpo because ache eyetete Kufuor ba na mami ode na woto that time Kufuor so na mami ode woto and the mami ode ahye to Kufuor was so time Kufuor na mami ode woto eteso and because achenti and the mami ode oni to and ye kotwa bi ahye ho enti time ache ye busa we na asem ase na ye papa Kufuor teso no ye busa we na die na waya ene na papa Kufuor teso no masa Kufuor eteso no na Twitter ni ho na edian TikTok ni ho Kufuor ho no na edian Snapchat ni ho na yentumi kasa saa time no ufri Kumasi a wotika mu a uni bebia ka ne kɔ ade abɛkyi ne ade wakɔpia bi sɛ ɛyɛ nkran and utumi tena wo no a check time say na medru Kumasi saa time no Kufuor na breso no na ye wo gawo fo wo kwan ho a sebio ye ndru shell a ye gina ho a na mobu oguma ma ye gugu Kufuor time no Kofo time ne guguru and the udu ashi de gum na uko inti ache eye tete kura kofo 2019 ache kura o ache eye tete kura kofo's era kofo time na space to space na eno space to space my space. So time na akogina communication center ye na ebusuafo abrochire no na ya my time 5 o'clock green na communication center ni na fa hello bra me ba cho hwan ni also bra mankwa also buedi aba osi an yeso buedi bututu ye nka nche se beji sa phone no director na communication center ne dia osi wura bututu na kofa phone no obekọ na phone bia ho otama na ekukuro ku over menie kofo time ache sata ye hu dia enye ho sa time okofo time oko hospital doctor yi pania anu ti say ano eti say ye de pania wo as ye wo DDT and the light one be pa near wo kofo time na che moma yen kan na asam kofo time sa time no me kire kofo ta ache tete into bu some people for say dey na maye e na de kofo ye nyina no e na ndc be say no e dey na kofo ye e dey pa na kofo ye ya kofo time sa time na condom no e wo length o twi na wantwi ye tubiti because na elasticity ne nye time na kofo wo so no na condom ti by heart and the abrofo ye ka and the condom anti busa boys boys say can we tell a hard guy ai mo busa boys kofo time case condom ni ade ta that na de bia boys tete da ebi I say abia koma no my say sa time ni no get 33 time ai that time condom no crampo and said that ni any design be a flat white and white na date expiry date bo ho kofo time no in this time no pharmaceutical companies omutum paper date on the foforo bo ho aside so na boys back pocket kofo time na che yeah can that serve or say can we tell a hard guy hey who dey ni bibia that time condom tete by heart cry oh yeah na partner te na say the bia onya backup ye nyina ye hu ye tete ye kinkan no PMP mu kofo time na PMP people and places that time na diabolo yeah ka and we are talking about today kofo time na diabolo time o di nyina ni yi camera ni edit there wo abeto eh diabolo ye kana na sika sunsum unim sika sunsum ai akata ni apacha kofo time na che sika sunsum ai kofi abrantie inti enda ye ka enda Ghana sema mem ye na ye papa kofo time ena ye den ye be ba ho le bitie we ya wo dia mo me kasa too much kofo time esamboto na eyentoma kofo time esamboto na eyentoma enda esamboto eni bottom e park owura yire donto wholesome margarine na wo bucket mu wholesome o ma panu ye fe so akona kono sa time ye kofo time o sa time kofo time na no mo ye dado papa adwe manche nipa ya sa time no domot na bebi ye du nde ye diablo che Italy chance ya wo se ena kofo me do akwakyire ohun metumi do akwakyire more Nokia 3310 Samsung no flip it pa na free girls ache and there bibia ya digital ujina say na kofo time and na kofo time yanko eni mo MPP for me serious but there's something here I want us to talk about owura yire don tori boabo no ho akofito pan no ya kondo ada otado fito pan no wholesome bread fat o ma pan no ye fe so akona fanto dom ya adbeto me chiremu kofo time sa time kwa de Senegal 92 JJ Rollins time sa time na be di pele e twi ball free corner line at the net and the be yogurt any fan milk advert ona wen sa time ye ginam Anthony Bafuma Borasta ye nyam kwara sa o 1992 sa time no Nigeria for player friend Yakini to me bobo na net no student net no page net no na Sunday Olise mo om boji so Yakini unim Yakini to me was so net unim Yakini otwe no atem Nigeria ni outside tani unim Yakini mutete Ghana munim bibia ye nim de ye ka enye ndasam ye start ya 92 ni aginam abedi pele otumi hia ball corner na watwi ene de abedi farm gold ni ba and farm gold no sa gold no Malam go otwifi ha na beto net wa ha Saddam Stanley Abora unim Stanley Abora Ash go no gina Medford eye from Paul Manson eye Satan akosi apiamo the players gina Satan Augustin even went to bench krom under 20 omunya nsori impose on pejo mu na gina oni ehwe 1992 Rashid Yakini unim ya Rashid Yakini na Sunday Olise unim no Rashid Yakini otumi bogo na Nigeria for wo so mo Rashid Yakini that time Rashid Yakini to be 10 that time not Tony Yabo gina ho twen abedi flekepe panyan munyina ye tumfo amonte say ene papa ko 4 time ene papa ko 4 time unim poyo unim players aba that time nyina wo me nim de asi that time Tony Yabo tumi bobo na adwo otumi bo na adwo referee say ni ball wa gon ma ball na pai unim agon yakasa obi awo agon a unim agon ene ye sori na ye papa ko 4 ye see ye wo agon unim agon Tony Yabo to me the left foot or to me the wagon na ball na pie referee please bring new one what it one ye papa ko 4 time ye chiremu de asi inti muntie ye ne anya nkwara Isaac Asari gina ha Franka Mankwa ginem ye wo Frimpong Manso ginem Tony de bafo gina ho eye Abedi Pele wom ye wo players bi to say eye Tony Yabo ye wo senior players of CK Akono Maba CK gina 11 of back cross na danet CK Maba ne sire I to say kodu and so boss shot it is a terrible shot ye kasa kire ma muntie MPP for kan kure what it to be brain pon nim kantata Sergeant D otumi to remix a KK Kabobo album so nyina unim bibia ye ne anim de ekọ ne ye kire wo wo de obi so that lamti o that de sanansen a oh mo man ko yenim Tony Bafo we rasta pa no akekere on shall anya skill for buy a panyan Tony what's it make sure no offside Satan VR ni referee na adwene na edi ball Koran ma be kan okura na MPP na den ene papa ko 4 time Satan Tony Yabo Tony Bafo mo de adwene o head ball you say mind ye de adwene na VAR referee no gina center na oje offside unim de ekọ munim hye ye kan okura kire ma mo ntiase ye ka bibia kire ma mo ntiase na mo te Ghana nkwara ye tumufo business business Mrs. I'm telling them the truth. Ko forward na bet ni ho ne ntwa so ka bet bia na ne wo that time no ko stadium asafo ekire ho no bet ne the two tables so ne ache ya chekire na wi ni kase no wo de ahye ne butuom no gina ho ya chi bet akonwa so asafo ya chi me maame onyine wo asafo wo a wonim eye Mr. Sasu ahunani ni bi na ote asafo eye transport top wo no ho na me maame nyini ye me maame wo asafo girl o ya asafo na me maame nyini ye ahunani onyine wo asafo tipe no o mixed race enti montumi hunahuna obi ha o montumi hunahuna obi ha o Ghana ho na ensembo ha yenka time my boy time with Nafti start here inspector bedi akudi be wo mu Nafti ba akubi aha ya abusumfie yemfa mpabo nwura ha sata munya ne wo mu nkwara yes ko 4 time sata ko 4 time Nafti near the camera ba akupɛ netwa Kwame Sefa kan o Nafti product o onye journalist yenim we nyina ne ayedin ne echechire mu kire mu ntie no kure muntie talking point ni ade adult education in Dagbani adult education in Ga adult education in Ewe Mila duna nuwe laglo and after for nani nyina to so yenya ya hwede nyina Captain Planet is the hero content in strategy ni nyina 630 pepe Captain Planet faso bia ni susu ye gire Kwame hey and ade omu nyina ye padis things to do for life for betwemu Acapulco Bay and Wando Labehen wo hwe Mauricio wo hwe Acapulco Bay wo na obehwe Wando Labehen wa hwe bi da o si mu nyina betwemu koye munim bibia we are the fan world Azigza show wo hwe bi wan hwe Azigza show embassy pleasure ni nyina wan hwe wo retan ye cast match nkofo we bua Journey to the West Sunday 10 o'clock ne ginem an shefo oni baji wan hwe na woto akwadwo gubitirim yenim wanyina Sunset Beach ye jejentokrom ne hwe wo de ne wo hu ye ne ye kirew de ye ko Ghana Wana Labehen Get no one for fucking. They be another flower shiny trim. I wanna. Or a nice girl, Mauritius, so I just open on penny be say, and they be also fucking up. But you nimsa I never koso. And the moko share bakwa, and I have really be say kunkumbaji and kwasesembi. Why should one labajan? Why should Oshinda? Ube su in yase. Unim get acting here, unim your dot here. Unim bibia. Jack, Esmeralda. Na Esmeralda kwan put the man carry Esmeralda asem. Nice girl Esmeralda. Ja mummy enko enim. Ye ka se keka nsem am wanka sambo hu se Jack enye nda na yesimu. Ba ye nim bibia. Enti ye ka se kofo mo boa MPP for say e na kofo time ache kura ache. Sa time no ye bubo loto a ye bo number no ne nyina 5 o'clock ye twen loto numbers. Ai kwase be gina nkran no yi numbers ne kire ye nim mpo and the lotto ye bobo the TV so na samya wuku o ma seda change numbers no atwem ache satama eye de eye equity brofo asari original pay or buy that way ye twa original ansana ye ba betwa eye de cornerstone wo de na wonim